Okay, let's run program 2.1. That problem, I believe you said in your email, with chapter 2 you're having trouble with. So I am in the VDI. I'm going to go down here to the start menu. You see SAS Enterprise Guide. Don't use that one. Let's use SAS 9.4. I think that is a better program and it's a better way to learn SAS. So go ahead and open that up. You should look like this. Your log gets started. What I like to do is you can do this all the time, especially if you're running programs over and over again. Just go File, um, make sure you're clicked on Log, File, New, and it'll clear out the log for you. The editor, this is where you're going to put your programs. You can start coding new, like do a proc sort data equals whatever. Or you can open up programs. Since I've done this one before, I'm going to open the program and let's go into my documents, make a course content, and problem 2.1 is the one we're going to look at. All right, so here is the first problem. You are actually given this program in the book. So the basic idea is just to make sure that you are able to get this to run. So in the textbook, they give you this. The mydata.txt is located in module 2 folder. That was an error, but it's not that hard to find, so you should be able to grab that. What you're doing here in file is you're telling SAS where the file is located. And this has to be very specific. You have to get this exactly right or SAS won't be able to find your file. So if we navigate to within the VDI, what it looks like, you can start with C, and you click on that and you find users. Your name should be there. Click on that. And then you have My Documents. And then if you created a folder called Course Content, or you create a folder called SAS, or wherever you put it, mine is just in Course Content. There's my data set called My Data. So the libraries is the C users SRE portion, then documents course content. So let's look at my path. In file, C users SRE my documents course content and my data.txt. So this is a data step. You are creating a temporary work file called demographic. You're importing a text file to populate it, and you're telling SAS these are the variables: gender, which is alphanumeric, age, height, and weight. And then you're telling it to run. Now, here are some procedures that we're going to tell SAS to do after the data is imported. Using the data set we just created, demographic, we're going to do a proc frequency, and it's going to tell me what is the frequency of these variables using tables gender. We're going to look at it by gender. And then we're also going to do a means, finding the average, age, height, and weight. And then we're going to run it. So that's pretty much all you got to do. If you want to run it, you hit this little running man here. You can highlight text and just run a portion like this. So I ran that. Let's see, where did my log go? This is a window I'm going to close because that's where I'd be typing a new program. So let's get rid of that. No changes, save there. There's my log. It was hiding back there. I like to move my window log down here and my editor log up here so I can see what is going on when I run programs. You can move these windows around how you like. So I just highlighted that and I ran just that one portion of code. So it says it successfully imported the file. The dataset work demographic has 5 observations and 4 variables. So this dataset is now stored in my work library. Once I close the SAS session, that file dataset will be gone. So you can navigate libraries over here. Here's your work session. And there's demographics. That is the data set that I just created. Let's take a look at that. And sure enough, there is the table with gender, age, height, and weight. So now this data set is stored in the SAS working storage, and it's available for my use as long as this SAS session is open. All right, so, and I can rerun code. So I'm going to run this again. I'll just run the whole thing. Now, again, what I was telling you, if you want to clear out your log so you know where you started from, you just go like that. But do not be highlighted on program and hit new. You could wipe out your program. So make sure you've got log selected, file new, and it'll clear out your log. So now, oops, now I'm just going to run this program, just run the whole thing. Boom, done. So since this one had output, I had two procedures. The frequency procedure ran for me, and it's telling me there's a frequency of 2 females and 3 males. And then it ran the summary statistics procedure on the variables in the SAS dataset. So that happened. You can still look at the log. I can make that a little bit bigger if we want to see, well, what happened. Where's my scroll bar? There it is. Okay. Let's make that a little smaller. All right, looks like I'm hung up a little bit. But my log was there. All right, there it goes. Now I'm in business. All right, there's my log. It imported the file again. It created the data set I wanted to create. It ran the procedures and created some output. And there's my output. Now this would be an example of what you take a screenshot of and submit as part of your assignment. All right, so I'm going to end that there. I think once you get the hang of this and understand how to get your documents in and out of the VDI, so what you would do here now is you would like take a screen print of this and maybe copy it into a Word document, but you have to create the Word document in the VDI and then save that up to your OneDrive. You can't copy this page and then flip over to your regular computer screen and try to paste there. It just doesn't work. So you would save this in the VDI, upload it to OneDrive. There you can access it from your normal workstation and submit it as part of your homework. All right, so I'm going to end this here, and I'm going to get these 2 videos over to you to see if maybe you can start working through this.